Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Euphen Insanio, ready to start a new series that will take us into a brave new world, as I've said. And that's funny because it's also the title of this expansion pack for Civilization 5. Civilization 5 is a turn based strategy game where you create a civilization to stand the test of time, and I'm borrowing those words from in game dialogue. Also, to note, I am somewhat good at this game, so we're going to put my knowledge to the test. And what I have planned for this series is something that's not I don't think that's been done before, at least nothing that I've seen. And that we're gonna start this series with Civilization 5, Brave New World, and then we're going to transition into Beyond Earth with Rising Tide. But more on that when we get into the game setup. Speaking of game setup, let's do this. So we want a single player game, and let's set this up. And this is what I usually play on. I play on easy because I'm such a loser. But out of these civs, which civ is my civilization? Well, we're gonna do my favorite civilization, and I'm gonna change all the names to make it the civilization of Euphen and Insanio. So let's as you can see, here are all the leaders. I also have the Gods and Kings expansion pack, as well as some of the lesser civs like Denmark's in there, Spain's in there, Polynesia. What else is in there? The Incas, yes, and Korea. So we have a wide variety of civilizations. I think I counted them one time and it got me to like around 40 to 45. So there's a lot of variety. But which one of these civs is us? Well, the answer is very simple, and that is Babylon. We're going to be taking over Babylon. We're not going to be Nebuchadnezzar II, but I do like their ingenuity, which is getting great scientists quickly. And why do I want great scientists quickly? Well, that's part of the game, because we're going to be doing a race for space. There are many ways to win in Civ 5, but I'm going to set this completely to the easiest one to get, in my opinion, and that is science, in that you build the Alpha Centauri spaceship and blast off into the stars. Why I want that is because we're going to use that spaceship blast off into the stars to transition into Beyond Earth, because the goal of this series is to go colonize the universe. We're going to start on Earth, and then we're going to spread our wings and then branch off into the cosmos. So we're going to be Babylon for this, and to help us get that science quickly. So let's edit everything. My leader name is very simple, Euphen Insanio. The name of our civilization is very simple. It's Insania. Not quite insane. Insane. Well, we are insane. Why am I sane? I need water. Alright, that's better. Civilization short name, there is no short name, so it's Insania. And our civilization adjective, it's insane. Alright, let me get all that set up. Map type, I have a ton of maps, as you can see. Some of which are geographically correct, some of which are just going to be random stuff. But I'm going to keep it on random for now, since I'm kind of used to randomness. Well, I always am randomness. Yeah, okay. Map size, I like huge. I like more civs, so there's a lot more diplomacy and a lot more realism that way. Difficulty, we're going to do on normal, and I like game pace standard. Now in the advanced setups, I'll just find 12 civs is good for this map. Science is the only victory enabled. I have no idea who goes for a time victory. Random map type, huge. Difficulty is Prince. Game pace, yeah, that's all good. And I'm going to keep this one check mark enabled for complete kills. And as it says, in order to be eliminated from a game, a player must have all of his or her cities and units destroyed. We're going to keep that on. So if we end up losing all our cities to war, well, we won't be eliminated if we still have some units walking around. Albeit it could be like one worker and that's it, and we're just stuck there while until a barbarian kills us or something like that. All right, so we got Euphemine and we got Insania. We're trying to build the Alpha Centauri spaceship first against all these other civs. So let's just go into it.
May the blessings of heaven be upon you, O great Nebuchadnezzar, father of mighty and ancient Babylon. Young was the world when Sargon built Babylon. than by the Assyrians, Babylon endured, emerging phoenix-like from its ashes of destruction and regaining its independence despite its many enemies. Truly was Babylon the center of arts and learning in the ancient world. O Nebuchadnezzar, your empire endured but a short time after your death, falling to the mighty Persians and then to the Greeks, until the great city was destroyed by 141 BC. But is Babylon indeed gone forever, great Nebuchadnezzar? Your people look to you to bring the empire back to life once more. Will you accept the challenge? Will you build a civilization to stand the test of time?
Alright, decided to play the, what music for a while. Just decided to play the intro for Babylon, even though we aren't Babylon, we're Insania. And in addition to this ability we also get a choice, well not a choice, we also get either, we get units or abilities that are only specific for us. Since we take over for Babylon, we're going to be using what they had, which is the bowman. So we're going to get this very early on, which replaces the very first ranged unit, the archer. And this is great for its melee defense, it's stronger than that. And we also get the walls of Babylon, which is stronger defense for walls. So we'll be better protected in times of war. Now, even though we are focusing on science, I'm going to play this as if all of the victory conditions were enabled, because if we get like culture stuff, we can also use the culture to build into our science, so if it's rationalism policy tree, but more on that later. So let's see where we are. So, looks like we're on a coast. I don't see any ocean tiles. We got gold there. That'd be great for money. We got cocoa down here. So, let's just found the city of Babylon, it says now. But we're actually going to change it to the capital. And if you look at my Twitter profile, there's a city in Insania. And if you think that's going to be the name for the capital, you are wrong. We are naming the capital after the almighty powerful. And it's not Euphen, it's Euphemine. Euphemine is the angel of insanity that controls me. She's the one who gets me through all this. And I just have Warrior. That's your very first melee unit. And also know it is 400 BC, and I just wanted to explore, make sure we aren't going to be attacked by barbarians or stuff. Alright, we got a little canal there. I also should mention, you may hear like you may hear a fan going. That's just my computer's fan blowing in the background to cool down the game, because this tends to overheat my laptop. Hopefully we won't have to do any fancy video editing for that. And I want to build a monument to help border growth. And I want to go after pottery to start, because I get a shrine, which helps me to found a religion. I also should mention we're on a river. That should help with some other buildings. So we're not going to go too far in this. I'm probably going to go like 20 turns or so, just to get the lay of the land, maybe build a wonder or two. I'm not sure. As we're coming up on 10 minutes into this video. We can go a bit longer. Now, I want you to go onto this hill. And it looks like we could be on an island after all. This is interesting. And if we are on an island, then we'll have to spread our civ out. And there's an atoll there. That's great production. Thinking a city could go right there maybe, but we haven't seen what's over here. All right, get on this gold mine. Nothing there. Let's keep going. Let's see. Go onto this hill. Yeah, this looks like an island, or we could be on like a cape of some landmass in the northwesternmost corner. Corner. Alright, there's a lot of hills there. That's production, but I may want to turn some of those into farms when I get the chance. So let's keep going. Go over here. Ooh, ruins. That's great. Ruins can give us special bonuses in the early parts. The fan is also going louder, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I can. Alright, move here. What do we get? So Euphemine gets another citizen. So that should help with building stuff and all-around city development. Alright, I want to come back this way a bit. Ooh, two things. Barbarians, which is enemies of everyone. And since they're very close to our capital, we'll probably have to take them out. Alright. I don't know. Do I want to get the ruins first? No, I'll just attack him first. Oh, so it looks like this landmass ends right here, so it's more likely we're on an island. There's also wheat right there, so a city could go right there. But meanwhile, I gotta build something. Let's build a scout to get more of the lay of the land. Alright. Alright. Okay, we got pottery. That's great. That gives us the granary to get more food and a shrine to accumulate faith for religion. Alright, I want you to attack again. Alright, well done. We'll probably heal you up next time. We lost that one. And I want to go after, where is it? Writing, because I want this great library, which is probably what every Civ 5 gamer goes for first. It's as the first wonder to build. A very key part right there is it says if I build this, I get 1 free technology, and that is big in the early games. So we're going to go after writing right now. It also lets us get science at the library, and we can get embassies and other Civs capitals to see where they're based. We haven't run into anyone just yet. Let's see. Oh, they're attacking us. Interesting. Oh, great. They just spawn more. I'm gonna give you for a perk. I want to give you rough terrain fighting since you're on a hill. I want you to heal up. You'll get 10 extra hit points this turn, but you may die, which I'm afraid of right now. Come on, just hold out. We get a bonus against barbarians too, so that's also up in our favor. Oh great, one guy. Stay in there. Oh great, he did. That's amazing. Alright, so let's go next turn. Let's see. Stay in there, buddy. Stay in there. Come on. Dude, come on, come on. No, no, no. Oh, phew. Oh, no. Come on, fight him. Fight him. 1, 2. Oh, wow. This guy's a beast over here. And now we got a scout, so he'll probably head down here. So let's see what's down here. This is looking more and more like an island. And now I want to build a shrine so we get our religion going. So let's go next turn. Hang in there, buddy. Come on, fight it. Fight it. Come on. No! Well, that's great. This is going to be a first, me using a scout to take out a barbarian. I wasn't expecting that. But now let's go to our social policies. This is what our culture gets us. And this gives us perks. And you can see this is what we start with. But I'm going to go for liberty because we want rapid expansion. Because if we can stake a claim to our territory before everyone else, will be a force to reckon with in the later stages of the game. So let's go for liberty. Yes, I am sure to adopt liberty. I can't speak. I need water. Alright, that's better. Let's see what's next. Alright, so we're going to take the scout, and we're going to take over this barbarian encampment, and there's ruins over there. This is looking more and more like an island map. And if it were, I wish the island were bigger so I can put more cities on it. But I guess we'll have to make do with what we got. Alright, I want you to go here, and they just upgraded into a bowman, which is for everyone else an archer, but for us it's a bowman, which means you have stronger melee defense. That should help it while it explores. And it's one of my favorite ruins promotions, so I want you to heal up so we can go scout out what's probably this tile right here. Oh no, there's cattle right there. So there's maybe more than meets the eye. But it doesn't look like it, since I think that's the coast right there. Alright, so let's build another thing. Wait, how long until... Okay, 2 turns until we can start building the Great Library, so in the meantime, build a granary. I'm not too worried on units right now because Liberty will give us a worker and a settler. Alright, now I want you to go explore, and I'm leaving my capital vulnerable, but when we get the walls of Babylon, it should be a lot stronger. Let's see.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
Alright, now we have the ability to build the Great Library, and also, if you recall, our ingenuity gives us a great scientist when we got writing. We just got writing, so we can get a tech boost thanks to Alan Turing. So, what do we want? I want to get mining next because we got some forests and we got some hills to make mines later. And we also got a nice spot here for a farm. So I want you to... Oh!
But not its mineral rights.
So we got mining. Nice. Alright, now I want you to go for archery to help us with defense. And the bowman will just explore all around. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I need to change to the Great Library so we can get that out before everyone else. Now we got another social policy. I want to get citizenship from Liberty because it'll give us a worker for free. And we can go straight to work on the lay of the land. I want you to go down there. Yeah. And that also confirms that we are on an island. Alright, so I guess we'll need to get sailing quickly. Whenever. And you're done, wow. Alright, I want you to go into Euphemine for now. So, in case barbarians decide to show their ugly faces, we can just pop cork on them. Alright. And we're going to go 2 more turns here. It's probably nothing special. It's just us getting started here on this island for Insania. Alright. Alberti's his greatest work, the list of people like shiny things the most. This is how much gold we have, which is our cash. And we are currently sitting in 4th. So there are some other civs doing better than us. And we're just going to go 1 more turn here after you go into the capital. And looks like there's been some bad news with this island. I would have preferred a continent for us to be on, but maybe we'll find a bigger landmass. Maybe this little corner where these ruins are provides more than meets the eye. But I guess we'll have to figure out next time. I am Euphen Insanio, and remember, if you follow me on Twitter at I am Euphen, you'll see announcements that I can make quickly. Those I can't really put on YouTube in a video because I'm in a hurry. I know I wanted to get this video out yesterday, but then I found out 2 days ago that I had to work from 7:30 to 4, which turned out to be 7:30 to about 4:45. And I didn't have time to get a video, and when I got home yesterday, I was dead tired. I mean, my work schedule is a little unpredictable, but we'll manage. And I'm thinking we're going to get a Liverpool video out tomorrow, so that series will return with Year 2. And this series will continue. We're going to go into space, we're going to go to Beyond Earth, and we're going to take out some aliens. But until then, we got to start out on these simple routes on our island. Here in Insania, we got some gold, we got some cocoa, and that'll be great to start with. And I'm thinking we can get a city right there, maybe there instead, and 1 over there. But until then, I am Euphen Insanio. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.